The slow power. Everyone wants success. Everyone wants progress. But very few are willing to wait for it. We live in a world that worships speed, instant results, instant validation, instant comfort. But nothing real happens fast. A seed doesn't become a tree overnight. A dream doesn't become reality in a week. You can't rush a process designed to shape you. Yet that's what most people try to do. They plant a seed, and when it doesn't bloom immediately, they think it's broken, when in truth, it's just growing underground. Patience isn't weakness. It's power. It's what separates those who quit from those who quietly build while no one's watching. Patience is faith in motion, the calm confidence that your effort today will pay off tomorrow, even if you can't see it yet. It's the ability to keep showing up in silence, to keep working without applause, to keep believing when there's no visible progress. Because progress doesn't always make noise. Sometimes, it looks like nothing is happening, but beneath the surface, everything is changing. The problem is, we've been taught to chase moments, not mastery. We crave recognition before results. We want success without the struggle, harvest without the season of growth. But impatience kills more dreams than failure ever could. Because when you give up too soon, you never get to see what was waiting for you on the other side of perseverance. Patience doesn't mean sitting still. It means staying steady. Doing your part, and trusting the timing of what you can't control. You can't plant and harvest in the same season. You can't build and celebrate at the same time. Every stage has its purpose. The sooner you honor that, the more peace you'll find in your journey. Patience doesn't delay your destiny. It delivers it at the exact time you're ready to receive it. The waiting season. The hardest part of patience isn't the waiting, it's wondering if the waiting will ever end. Because there's a point in every journey where you do everything right and still, nothing happens. You show up. You stay disciplined. You give your best. But life stays silent. That silence is what breaks most people. They mistake it for rejection when it's actually preparation. The waiting season is where your character is built. It's where discipline hardens into endurance, and endurance transforms into wisdom. You may not see the reward yet, but you're being refined for it. See, the truth about patience is this: it's not passive. It's active. It's not about doing nothing. It's about doing the right thing again and again, even when it feels like it's not working. Every small act of consistency is a seed being planted in the unseen. And one day, not suddenly, but inevitably, those seeds break through the soil. That's the moment everyone calls overnight success. But what they don't see is the 1,000 quiet days that came before it. That's the irony of patience. It feels like nothing is happening right up until everything happens at once. But here's the truth most people miss: you're never truly waiting. You're growing. Every delay is strengthening you. Every silence is stretching your capacity. Every unanswered prayer is preparing you to handle what's coming next. Because sometimes, life withholds what you want to protect you from what you're not yet ready for. That's why patience isn't punishment, it's protection. It's life's way of saying, you're not being denied. You're being developed. And once you understand that, the waiting stops feeling like suffering. It starts feeling like strategy. You stop asking, why is this taking so long, and start saying, I'm being built for something bigger. Patience doesn't waste your time, it multiplies it. Because everything that comes too soon falls apart just as quickly. But what's built through patience lasts. The waiting season isn't empty. It's the foundation of everything solid, everything meaningful, everything real. The quiet growth. There's something sacred about patience. It teaches you to value what others rush through. When you finally stop fighting time, you begin to see what it's trying to teach you. You start noticing the lessons hidden in the delays, the beauty in slow progress, the wisdom in small steps. Because patience gives you perspective. It pulls you out of the illusion of instant and brings you back to the truth of growth. Real things take time. Think about the strongest trees, they don't grow fast. They grow deep. Their roots spread quietly, unseen, building a foundation strong enough to weather any storm. That's what patience does for you. It builds roots. Every setback you endure, every unanswered moment you survive, is strengthening your foundation. You may not see it, but you'll feel it when life tests you again. You'll stand taller. You'll bend, but you won't break. That's what patience gives you, stability. The impatient chase results. The patient build resilience. And resilience is the one thing that never loses its value. Because when you learn to wait, you learn to trust. When you learn to trust, you learn to let go. And when you let go, you finally find peace. Not the kind of peace that comes from getting what you want, but the kind that comes from knowing you'll be okay even if it hasn't happened yet. That's the shift when you stop chasing outcomes and start mastering the process. You realize you don't need to control everything. You just need to keep showing up faithful, grounded, patient. And slowly, the things meant for you start moving in your direction. Opportunities align. People appear. Doors open. Not because you forced them, but because you waited for the right ones. Patience isn't about doing nothing. It's about doing what matters until it matters. It's knowing that your time will come not by chance, but by consistency. Because everything that's truly yours can't be rushed. And when it finally arrives, you'll understand why it had to take so long. The reward of patience: one day, without warning, it happens. The breakthrough. The moment everything you've been waiting for begins to unfold. And when it does, you'll realize it wasn't the success that changed you. It was the waiting that did. Patience shaped you quietly. It taught you to move with grace, to trust without proof, to build without applause. And when the results finally arrive, they don't overwhelm you, they fit you. Because by then, you've become the kind of person who can handle what you've been asking for. That's the real reward of patience, not the thing you get, but the person you become in the process. Patience gives you depth. It builds character that can't be faked, confidence that can't be shaken, and wisdom that can't be taught. You stop needing everything to happen right now, because you finally understand timing. You realize that what's meant for you won't miss you, but only if you're ready to receive it. And readiness isn't built in moments of excitement. It's built in seasons of waiting. So when your moment comes, you'll move with calm instead of chaos. You'll move with peace instead of panic. Because you'll know, you've already done the work. You've already endured the silence, the doubt, the delays. You've already paid the price in patience. And now, life is simply delivering what you earned. Patience doesn't promise perfection. It promises alignment. The right thing, at the right time, for the right reason. And once you've lived long enough to see that, you'll never chase instant again. Because you'll know anything that comes fast fades faster. But what's built through patience lasts forever. So if you're in that waiting season right now, keep going. Keep planting. Keep believing. The results may not be visible, but the growth is happening in you, not just around you. Your time is coming. And when it does, you'll look back and realize patience was never the obstacle. It was always the answer.